Before we start this episode, we want to shout outs to our sponsor. This is sponsored by TapTapSend. Download TapTapSend remittance app via the App Store or Google Play. Sign up now.
Great rates and fast transfers. 95% of transactions to the Philippines arrive within 5 minutes.
Zero transfer fees to bank and mobile wallets such as GCash, including GCash overseas account numbers.
So cash pickup transfers with minimal transaction fees. Use our promo code Cheatcoders to get a welcome bonus on your first send.
How about this? We don't tell you what it is. You send some money and you find out yourself.
Yeah.
And depending where you are in the world, if you do the money exchange, you might get a bit more, you might get a bit less. Just depends where you are in the world. That's all.
So once again, use the promo code Cheatcoders and you get a bonus welcome on your first send when you download TapTapSend remittance app.
That's it.
Yeah.
Did you ever have thirst photos on your Tinder? I think you did, Don.
Thirst photos.
I mean,
gym photos. And
I saw it. You know, like when you're going through your stories, and you're just like tapping and tapping and tapping, and then eventually there'll be a topless photo of Don. I'm like, all right, cool, move on. Because if I stay longer on that, the algorithm will get me more topless guys.
More done,
so you just keep tapping, bro.
topless.
You're like, okay, he's on his shit right now. He's feeling his shit right now. Tap.
You know, the funny thing was like, it was actually Zach from the production team. He was like, "Hey, bro, I saw your like stories and stuff. You used to be ripped." And in my head, I was like,
to be.
"That's what he said to me." And I'm like, "Thanks, Zach. Thanks, man."
Oh man,
Hey, it's still a compliment, bro.
used to be, man. There was a part of your life which is no longer here where you were.
You could go back.
One of my
So if you had a time machine, you can go back to that.
there was
You
a
could just work out.
there's someone that I know from like the Philippines, like my ate's friends when they got married. Like I hung out with them. Anyway, they messaged me like recently, and they're like, "Hey, man, how's it going? Like, you know, I see your podcast and this and that." It's like, "Yeah, you used to be a lot skinnier."
Oh.
And then he said to me, "What happened?"
No.
To be real, bro, like
Oh, come on, man.
to be real, if we, like when we watch our old clips, the viral clips that we watch,
You're skinny.
you can tell that we've been podcasting for 5 years, man. Because
Do you reckon I'm getting close back to where I was though? Because I'm losing a lot.
I think so. You're getting leaner for sure.
no one's getting leaner. Everyone's getting bigger because I'm just sitting down.
It was even in the promo video. Like, there was a comment there that they were like, "Oh, it's good to see like, you know, Christian getting leaner, or is everybody else getting bigger?" What's their thing?
Everyone else is getting bigger.
And I'm like, "Yo, man,
I remember
this is why I wear black.
this is
Bro,
Filipinos, man."
This hot Tito.
because I remember asking for like people's sizes for merch. I remember you wearing an XS or a small.
Bro.
And then it eventually
Was it underwear that you were trying to
No, it's shirt.
shirt.
Like, he's like, he
You
used to
need
wear
extra
tight,
small.
and then now
Yeah,
eventually he's wearing the same size as me. I'm like, oh
Are
shit.
you large or medium?
I'm extra large now.
All mine were medium. They're like
Mine are
really
extra large
short
now.
Yeah.
I'm a large now.
I'm extra large now.
Yeah, man, we've been
I like to
podding
think of
for
it-
too long, bro. We
I like
need to
to
be podding on friggin'
Exercise
treadmills,
bikes.
exercise bikes.
That's it. Can we do that one time? That'd be pretty funny.
We probably won't be able to. Yeah,
We won't enjoy it.
Not much talking will happen. Eh?
Nah. It'll be probably the shortest podcast in life.
I have an exercise bike at home, and I'm like, because there's times when I watch movies or videos and stuff just on the couch, and I'm like, I'll set up a treadmill or an exercise bike. I'll be on the exercise bike for maybe 5-10 minutes, and then I'm like, I hate this. I'm getting off.
It's boring. Eh?
You know what I mean? There's no urgency.
It's come to a point that I can't post older clips of us because it doesn't match.
Doesn't look right.
It doesn't look right. No,
It's a throwback.
it's like you have to. I have to be like, this is a throwback.
Throwback Thursdays.
I'm
which
trying
is
to. I'm
I
trying to.
don't even have to write a throwback because they'll know it's a throwback
It's
because
like,
we
ooh.
were skinnier then.
What kind of podcast? It's like a different podcast.
I'm trying to get back to where I was. I'm trying to get back.
Dude, there was a day when, you know, it's been raining.
Yeah.
And then all of my clothes are in the wash, right? And like I haven't been able to wash clothes. I'm down to my undies pile. I was down to like the old ones that I just haven't worn.
Yeah.
And this was just a large, not, you know, and I was like, it's the only one left. And I put that shit on, bro. My junk felt like it was like in a vacuum sealed bag. It was the tightest it's ever been. I was like, I managed to get it on, but I was like,
It looked like Han Solo in Star Wars.
yeah, bro. It was
Your
trapped
junk
in there,
lab.
man. You know the space saver vacuum bags?
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
like
yeah.
that, bro.
Carbonite underwear.
Vacuum seal.
Jabba the Hutt's just hanging you on his
I can
wall.
feel every crease, man.
That's dangerous. That's dangerous, bro.
God, bro, they cut off your circulation. Ooh.
Oh man, it's like
My voice went up an octave.
yeah,
Some
man.
people say that's
Just don't turn me on because it'll be a bit more tighter.
Some people say there's different techniques for fertility, and one of them is like tight underwear.
Is that really?
Apparently, like some are like it has to be cold or it has to be hot. The tightness,
Or it just makes it look
depends on
bigger.
it. Maybe that too.
Yeah. So
The least itchiest one.
yeah. Why do you think like male strippers wear that like
Super tight.
tight, super tight? Because it makes the junk bigger, bro. It's an illusion, bro.
You could just
I know
put a
this,
sock in there as well, and just that'll add the extra.
The
And what they do is they go in semi-hard. Don't ask me how I know.
Don was a stripper.
we don't need to ask.
Semi.
Don't ask me how I know that.
Semi
Don't
hard,
ask me how I
bro.
know. You go semi-hard.
Wait, how though? Do they take something to get semi?
No, you just play with yourself until you're semi-hard. and then, like,
Do you guys go to church?
No.
Sunday.
No, I don't.
what the fuck?
I don't know
You
why
guys
you're
go to
asking.
church?
Do
bro?
I look like I go to church?
Should we?
Do I look?
As a
Should
group?
we? As a group?
Yeah, we can do it for a side quest. Because it's not a regular occurrence.
I look at these cameras everywhere.
I'm looking at our production manager. Look at Marvin, and Mom was like,
Let's go to church.
Let's go to church. There's one next door as well.
"That's a no from me, dog.
Let's go, bro.
That's a no from me, dog."
Hey, it's an excuse to wear my barong.
To church.
Why do you wear it just to go to church, bro?
That's what we wear.
For like weddings, maybe, or something?
Now we wear for
Hold up, like
What?
every Sunday.
You Filipino churches wear barongs for church.
God,
Why is your voice
When do you
increased in pitch? That's what we wear in church.
That's
We
my
wear
church voice.
barong in church.
I just want to wear my barong, man.
But I feel like that's very like something like that like islanders do because they
Back
dress
in the
up for
fields.
church. Not even
Yeah, guys, be
Just-
respectful, man.
you know
Jesus.
like islanders will wear
Yeah,
they'll
they'll
dress
wear their
up
traditional
for
stuff.
church and stuff.
I don't know. I haven't been in church in a while. It might be different now.
So I can see that.
remember when I was a kid, bro? There was this one dude rocked up to church, and the big writing on his white shirt says "Shit happens." This was in the 90s.
Wait, under the barong? So you can
no,
see
no,
it
no,
through.
no, 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 no.
Just a t-shirt.
Just a t-shirt.
Everyone's wearing bro.
No one's wearing barongs to church.
Bro, they check.
That's
Depends
the
on the
barong
church.
Not for your
situation, bro.
normal Sunday mass.
Yeah.
Bro. Not even the priest wears a barong.
Under the barong,
The Filipino churches wear
Oh,
barongs.
man.
Anyway, to your story. He was wearing "Shit
Yeah, go
Happens"
on.
on his shirt.
Yeah, yeah, and he got kicked out, bro.
Well, that makes sense.
The acolyte, fool, like,
Yeah,
rocked up
it's
to him.
I think I remember that time because they also made an announcement in the church that said, "Hey,
Yeah, just be,
be
appropriate.
respectful."
This
Yeah,
dude was a
Yeah,
teenager.
Time and place, man. What a guy.
Shit,
I remember
happens.
that, and I never wore that shirt again.
He came back with and he says, "Shirt happens."
A tiny R. So when you pull him up, it's like, no,
Shirt
sir.
happens.
It says shirt happens.
This is the registered trademark, the R in the circle. Legally, you
sir.
can't kick me out. Legally, Jesus isn't
You
offended.
need glasses.
Surely somebody's thought of that. I want to make that shirt now.
Shirt
happens, bro. I really want to make that.
Let's do it.
It was,
Shirt
yeah,
happens.
it was around that time.
Shirt
that
can happen.
That saying was like, being mainstream.
Yeah, it was 90s, right? Shit happens.
Yeah.
Shit happens.
Bro, this is me like coming to Australia fresh, and then your references are very limited. The priest's name is the last name is O'Neill, like Father O'Neill. And at the time, the only O'Neill I knew was Shaq, and I was like, "Oh, are you related?" It was fucking stupid, bro. It's an old white guy. Are you related to Shaquille O'Neal? Bro, I was a Tito at 9 years old, bro.
How did he react?
Huh?
Did he laugh at least? Or was he just like, no?
Oh, I don't know. I can't even remember. I was just
wasn't
like,
feeling
man.
I would get bored in church, and like, I think in order for me to kind of concentrate or like just stay kind of focused in church, I would focus on really random stuff, and I would notice things. Then I remember when we were sitting there or kneeling or whatever, the priest, every time he would go through the prayer, he would try to do it in one breath. And his face would go red because he was trying to, and it's like go red. And I'm watching him going, "Oh, he's about to pass out. This guy's about to pass out." That's how I like kept my focus in church. I was like, "Oh, this is interesting."
He's trying to do a flow G rap or something in one breath.
Have you noticed that all Filipino priests, they always sound like they belong in TV Patrol?
What's TV Patrol?
Is that
The show.
Which one's that?
The news show. So
TV
they are-
Patrol.
Yeah, they're always like, Today we are here with God. And then they have the deepest voice. And they'll be
That's
like,
that voice
Yeah.
that
Utot na.
Grant was doing.
Guys,
That's
Arif,
Yeah.
Tumigas.
Dumikit. Sapue.
It's a certain voice, eh?
I
It's a news
think it's like, yeah, because my uncle does it. And my dad tries to do it as well. It's just Barry. They talk like this.
Yeah.
And almost pausing in every sentence, you know? And I
sounds
almost...
engaging, bro. Like,
I
I
almost,
get
yeah.
engaged, bro.
Shit, man. I didn't
Like,
know.
remember LJ's wedding?
Yes.
The priest?
He was funny.
He had
He
that
had
voice, bro.
great comedic
He was really,
timing,
he was
too.
really like, he was really
in the list
engaging.
of OG priests. I put him up
Filipino?
there. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
He was funny as hell.
Yeah, man. He had that voice with like TV patrol style.
Patrol.
Like,
He did.
you know,
Yeah,
like
he did.
he'd command the room, bro.
This is a bit of a throwback. When I mentioned this in the pod the first time, this was back in 2021. One of our neighbors, like 2 houses away, there was like a family party going on, and there's kids running around. And one of the cars on the driveway, the headlights were still on.
Yeah, that's the one.
And then this Tito stops one of the kids. Hey, tell your Tita her car has a light. And I was like, hey, dickhead, all cars have lights.
What is the way it's all right?
Yeah.
Tell your Tita.
Her car has a light.
Car
That's-
has a light.
Yeah,
Oh.
that is more. That was more like, hey, say hi to your tita for me vibes. Maniac
Yeah,
style. That's
yeah.
another way of saying,
Yeah.
yeah. I want you to talk to your tita about me.
Regards to your mom.
Tell your Tita I'm still thinking about her.
And by light, I mean she's the light of my life.
Thank you.
It's very seldom I find a woman like that.
Tell your Tita my pants very tight. Wow.
Tell your tita there's a light in the pants.
Tell your Tita my pants have a tight.
There's a there's Ninong Riz, that one.
Ninong Riz, bro. The perfect bite.
I love his fucking videos, bro.
He's great. He's great, man. He's hilarious, bro.
Yeah, man.
Oh, man. Ninong Rai. Shout out to Ninong Rai.
Yeah, man.
Nilong Riz. Ooh. By the looks of it, I see that you don't have any accompaniment. I see that you don't have any
my
company.
dad, that was his introduction line to Garcia, I think.
No, it was to me.
Oh,
It was on the girl's birthday. I think it was their second birthday.
Yeah.
And I was the only person that rocked up by
That's right.
themselves, like, because like Tiff couldn't come with me. Anyway, your dad meets me at the door and he's like, "Oh, I see. You don't have any accompaniment." I'm like, she's busy today, bro. and I couldn't tell what he meant by it, just because his tone. You saying that I'm Nigel? I'm a loner? Is that what you're saying?
You're single, bro.
You're single.
Single, ready to mingle. That's what he's saying.
Oh yeah, yeah. Ninong Riz.
You know, this whole lead up to the show,
Yeah,
I've been, like reminiscing about the Tito stuff.
yeah.
I think it's my sister's Ninong. I remember this way back. He was telling my dad a story. He was like, so I went back to the doctors for a second opinion.
Yeah.
And then the doctor told me, you want a second opinion, go to another doctor, because you came to me already. It's like he was expecting the doctor to change his mind.
What a second opinion.
It's like, I don't know.
You got to a
I'll come back tomorrow.
because it looks like you have gout. Oh, don't tell me that, doctor.
Yeah, it's still gout,
I'm gonna get a second opinion. You came to me yesterday. It's still gout.
My opinion hasn't changed. My dad was like, no, go to another doctor, man. Like,
That's what I feel like Filipinos would do, where they would just be like they don't want to hear the word gout. Otherwise, like they think their foot they'll get it.
man.
Don't say bad words. Don't say bad words.
It's one of those things, because you know how in Philippines, well, even for guys going to the doctors, like we're kind of stubborn. We leave it till the last minute. It's like, nah, I'll be all right.
Yeah,
Especially when you go in Philippines, where going to the doctors will cost you.
100%. Yeah.
So when he was there, he never went. So
Shit.
come to Australia, well, you can go whenever the fuck you want.
Yeah, because universal
But they go,
healthcare.
you can go get a second opinion. It's like, all right, I'll go as much as I want. But he's been going to the same one. So it's just, Second opinion is not gonna matter, bro. Like,
it's still high blood pressure,
still
Tito.
the same, bro.
Still high blood.
You know
still
what?
wants you to stop eating lechon.
That's the best.
Bro, I think I got profiled when I was in the doctor's, bro. You remember that time I had gout? And then I couldn't walk, so I walked to and I wanted to get a confirmation that it was gout, so I went to the doctor's. And then I walked in, I sat down.
You limped in?
Yeah, I limped in. So he saw how I walked in and sat down. And he's like, "Yo," and he was like, "That's gout." And I was like, "Are you sure you want to do some tests?"
You could have sprained your ankle. Or
Wanna take some
something.
blood?
Well, what did you eat the last time I had? Did you have any seafood when you had before you came here? And I was like, "Yeah, about 2 or 3 days ago." I was like, "Yeah, that's gout."
Didn't even tell
All
me.
right, let's reenact this. I'll be the doctor, right? And
Yeah.
I'm walking. You're in the waiting room. That's gout.
That's pretty much it. Bro.
And then you try to like.
You sure you want to do some tests?
That's gout, man. Wait, what did you have yesterday?
You know what?
That's gout, man.
You know what he looked at? He looked at my last name, bro.
Yeah.
He's like, let me have a look at the test results, which I had no test to do. He's like, Rene Flores.
file, bro.
All right, Flores.
Flores.
That's gout.
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 He doesn't even look up from his computer. He's just like, yeah, it's gout.
He just knows.
Sees your brown face and he's like, gout.
Sees your breath.
Gout.
Because if I was put there,
Gout.
bro, if I was put there and I walked in that
Sprained
same
ankle.
room, it's either
Sprained ankle.
arthritis or
Arthritis.
or sprained ankle or you've been playing some sports, haven't you?
That was the thing, like, because I
I
hurt,
walked in there, it's gout.
I hurt my foot, and I thought, like, because I went to the doctor to go check it out or whatever. He's like, how did it happen? I'm like, I was doing Muay Thai, like, the martial arts and stuff. And he's like, don't do martial arts anymore.
Yeah, man.
And I'm like, but like, is it like could be something else? He's like, nah, you probably just hurt yourself kicking something.
Yeah.
I could have told you that, Don.
Yeah, man.
You've been, I don't know.
He was profiling himself.
Yeah.
He was like, I got an injured foot, definitely gout. Not the other bullshit
Not
that
the
I've been
things that
doing.
you've been kicking all day.
No, I'm Filipino. That means it's gout.
Probably, man.
When
probably.
his toe got caught in the guy's gi, the pinky was bent
Yeah,
backwards.
dislocated.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what? This
Maybe
might
it's
be
gout.
gout, man. Your toe's not pointing the right direction, bro.
Triggered the gout.
That is not gout, man.
I think it's gout.
What did you eat the last few days? A couple of losses. Definitely gout. And
Very
you're
nice,
a terrible
very nice,
fighter.
Very nice. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's why he's telling. He's like, maybe you shouldn't do martial arts anymore because you're shit.
You're shit, bro. Here we go. Welcome to another episode of the Cheatcoders podcast. My name is. So here we go. Let's start again. I totally forgot that was there.
Go too quick, bro.
Hey.
Yeah.
It's 9. It's 9, right?
It's what?
309, right? Yeah.
Who knows, man?
Welcome to another episode of the Cheatcoders podcast. My name is Ralph. This is episode number 309.
Oh no!
And I'm
the
here
episode,
with
my
my usual
You said 3 and 9,
suspect.
I'm like, it's fucking 8 o'clock on my watch. And then it's 5:57 on my phone. What the fuck is
I'm
going
just
on?
trying to figure out what the episode number was, bro.
Like, what's going
No,
on?
no, bro. It's nearly 6 o'clock, guys.
My watches are wrong. What's the time?
It's nearly 6.
Okay, good. Let's continue.
All
309.
right, it's 309. I'm here with my usual suspects of Mr. Still Cutting Them Sleeves. Making the girls leave is Mr. Done Doing Stuff.
Let's go. Now what's doing?
Hey, and on to my left is Dad Boy.
Oh, it's actually
with the dad
310.
fash.
Spit it up.
It's 310, bro.
So
Let's do it
what,
again.
That's what happens when you
Three,
when
one,
you've been
zero.
recording a lot of bunch of content within a week. It is episode number 310, and I am with Don Doing Stuff, and that's Blazing.
Hello.
Dad Fash for days.
Yeah.
And we have Mr. Going to the Philippines to meet the people who listen to the podcast
Hey.
from the mainland, Mr. C. Garcia.
Bow, 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 bow.
And we are here live on a Sunday evening in Common House Studios. And we're going to be here to provide you with some great content, great songs, and great laughs. So I'm here to tell you that if you want to see this in a live setting, May 1st, we'll be at the Joan in Penrith. Look at the description below to get your tickets. Tickets are running out fast bro, every day they keep buying them tickets.
Buy the tickets.
It's crazy. And it is the Hot Tito Summer on May 1st.
Yep.
Buy your tickets as soon as you can.
Yep.
All right, so let's start off with a segment. Let's start off with...
What's doing?
What's up?
Hey, hey.
Yep.
What's up? It's your boy Don.
White Hungarian
What
salad.
Hungarian salami?
What's doing this segment? I'm going to talk about a little trend that's going on.
Always, you've been doing trends lately. I
bit.
noticed that's your new thing.
A little bit of trends.
Trends and a little show and tell videos on the screen.
Just because, like, I don't know. Like, I've been getting more into the marketing stuff side of things. So, been trying to keep up with trends, trying to see what's working online and stuff. This new thing here with ChatGPT, this went viral recently, where people have been using ChatGPT to create Studio Ghibli versions of particular things.
What's a Studio Ghibli?
So Studio Ghibli is the studio which was made by a Japanese guy named Miyazaki. He created Spirited Away, Princess Mononoke, like those sorts of like cartoons, the anime cartoons. The really cool thing was, I think Harvey Weinstein. I read somewhere that Harvey Weinstein they had the distribution rights for, I think it was Spirited Away, and he wanted to cut up the movie because it was a long movie. It's a long movie, and he's like, "Oh, we got to cut it down because it needs to be better for American audiences." And Miyazaki, he basically sent him a samurai sword with a note that said "no cuts," and then they made no changes to the thing. This is before Weinstein went to prison.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I was like, that's gangster, man. That's freaking
No
bad.
cuts.
No cuts.
Well, what's the sword for then?
But anyway, what I want to show you guys right now is ChatGPT. People have been using it to make Studio Ghibli style versions of memes. So here you can see like the Turkish shooter from the Olympics, that little girl in front of a burning house, that meme. All of these memes there, that people have been using it to make like cartoon versions of it.
It looks good, man.
It looks really cool, right? Like the fact that the AI can recognize it and then just change it enough to make it look
The
very,
one
very
in the
similar.
bottom in the middle looks mad, bro.
Well, that's the comparison
He's good.
of the dude speaking to the
It
chick.
looks so real.
Yeah, but
But they're probably fake.
yeah, those are probably fake.
Both of them.
Yeah.
You got me mid drink on that one. But what I wanted to do was I wanted to put us into
Did you do it?
the ChatGPT
Yeah.
and also
sorry.
generate it. So if we go to the next slide, please. This is us. So this is a photo that Marvin took of us standing on top of a ladder, very,
Yeah.
very high. This photo was taken for promo, and then I used that. And if we go to the next slide,
Pow.
boom! What do you think of that?
That's cool, man.
It looks actually really good. Really good. Like an artist did it.
It looks-
You know, people like charge for this on like Fiverr. It's like, I'll make you into a cartoon character.
Yeah.
Gone. That job market's gone.
Yeah, it really is, man.
You know what I mean?
It really is. And then I took it another step further. If you go to the next slide, is a video of us. I animated
You
it.
can even animate it.
Animated it with us.
Oh man, that's so good.
Like this.
That's awesome.
That's actually really cute, man.
I love how like
What am I doing?
you're just like making hand movements or whatever. But yeah, I used two different AIs for it. The first one was ChatGPT, of course, and then this other one was used with Hailu. I don't know what it is, just some other AI.
How long did it take to generate?
A few minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably like 5 at most
Wow.
to make that image. I was trying different things and different image generators and stuff, but I had to go into ChatGPT to get that. Since this has become a trend, I think the creators of ChatGPT or OpenAI were saying that their servers are melting because everyone's using it. Everyone's
Right.
like
I was seeing
generating
it
stuff.
everywhere. I was like, what is this? How is everyone getting this?
What does Studio Ghibli think about it?
Yeah,
So-
I don't think they'd be happy with this.
Miyazaki has actually been quoted saying that he thinks that AI is like an insult to animation, and his animation style, he is like he'll painstakingly create every frame of a 4-second like sequence.
Right.
There's a sequence where like there'd be people in a marketplace walking around, and that took like months to generate a 4-second thing. And so for him, he hates that. So it's almost like this is
It would be
a spit in the face.
You've just taken his livelihood away.
That's
Yeah.
a style as well. Like you spent your whole life developing a style,
Yeah.
perfecting
ask
it
for
to
his
a point.
permission?
And
Yeah.
no, of course they did not ask
They
for it.
didn't. That's
Of
not.
course they did not, man. If AI is not in for asking for permission, there's got to be a way to distinguish what's AI and what's not. Because like
Is this grounds to sue?
I don't have
I
no
don't know.
idea. Because like AI is a new
feels
thing.
like it's your IP being taken away.
This is the whole
does. It
this is
does
the
feel
whole
like it.
conversation of the beginning of AI. And the development of AI hasn't caught up to the legislation part of it. And now everyone's doing all this whole fuckery now. Legislation is trying to figure out how can we like
Yeah.
keep this in in
Yeah.
legal grounds.
The law
It'll,
hasn't
it'll
caught
have
up
to
with it.
evolve.
It-
It reminds me of like when streaming or like downloading music started happening, and they couldn't because the technology is just moving up. You can't just put a lid
You
on
can't
this.
stop.
You can't put a
Yeah.
lid on
Yeah.
it. It's tech. It's
The-
like
the
they're gonna
thing
have to
with
find a
this-
way to live with it. I don't know if it's a
some
royalty
some
thing,
AI
like you said,
companies are
royalties or-
stopping people from creating copies of stuff, right? So there's a AI company that do music, Suno, and if you type in "I want an Eminem style song," it will tell you that's copyright. Like it basically just blatantly says no, we can't do that. And they're under, I think they're probably being sued by record companies now
There
to
you
say
go.
that
It'll probably be
their music is being used to train their AI models, and that's probably what's happened here with the ChatGPT.
But like I think it's just directly for just Eminem style. But with the whole AI thing in Chat GPT, the thing about it is that you're supposed to find the right prompts to get what you want.
Yeah.
So instead of saying Eminem style, you can be like early 2000s,
White rapper.
hip hop, white, Anglo-Saxon style hip hop.
Surprisingly amazing
Yeah,
white
that's it.
rapper.
From Detroit, like battle rap styles. You can find ways around it and then
Yeah,
just
there's
get
ways
through
to do
it.
it, yeah.
So
Named after a candy.
that's it. I'm like, so there's always a way to just get around the whole thing. That's why like
It's true.
AI is not a scary thing. It's just like it's too fast. It's developing way too quick that you can't really find legal grounds to it. And this is just the minor part of it. And like if you look at the bigger scale of like AI running like companies and AI just being focused on bigger things than just like making animations, making other things that like matter to your own life. So it's becoming like what is real and what is AI and how can we distinguish between the two and who gets the royalties? Because like if you do the animation thing, like and then are you able to use that as your own work, or do you have to give your royalties to the site that created that?
to
So
Studio Ghibli possibly.
not even the studio, but the actual site that made the AI. So and then it just comes to a question like who gets the final royalties type thing.
Bro,
We had this,
IP
yeah.
law.
You guys had this discussion of like how much is a stream. Like
Yeah.
now it's coming to a point. It's like how much is the AI, AI graphic, and who gets it type of thing. That
Yeah.
it becomes a bit confusing. That way.
Playing devil's advocate for this, it's like this will streamline animation for sure, streamline creativity and stuff for sure. Nats and I use AI for stuff all the time, like for business stuff, and it's like the way that I look at it, it can help to kind of focus your creativity or your whatever your thinking is, and just structure it in a better way. It's almost like just being like, hey, I have all these ideas, and you chuck it into you chuck it at somebody, and they go, cool, all right, let me take this and structure it. And that's what I think of when I think of AI as a tool.
Yeah, but they got to find a way to credit. Like I think of it like hip hop, like with
Sampling?
earlier hip hop sampling. The whole thing with sampling. If you don't get a clearance of that sample, you can't put it on the album
Right.
and
But
make
before,
money off
they
it.
didn't care as well.
But if you put
It's
on the
hip-hop.
mixtape
Yeah.
and then do it through a mixtape thing, then that's completely fine because you're not earning shit from it. So like you could I think AI should be treated that way. It's like you got to find a way to get this cleared somehow, and if there's a way to like find what the AI replicated
Yeah.
and getting that. It's like say
That's difficult though, because it'll mean that those AI companies will need to show what they've been training their AI on. So it's like if they put the entire Studio Ghibli anthology into their
but it's
AI
obvious that
model.
it's that, right?
Yeah, but then
So obvious.
it'll be like, cool. Well, how much of those gets the credit? Like, does it get to the full studio? there would be multiple people that would have worked on those things as well. It'll get even more complicated.
If music can do it with sampling, I'm pretty sure AI can do it with this.
Let's hope so.
Because it's basically just stealing someone's lifetime work and then giving it out to people to use it for free.
Yeah.
And then dude that made the studio that did that style is not getting shit from it. And then eventually, if this keeps up, that studio is gonna be long gone.
You're all right, Raf. Like not even sampling, right? With music, what was that song again by Robin Thicke? It wasn't a sample of an old song, but
Marvin
even
Gaye.
the likeness of it. So they pinned it on that. They won the lawsuit because, that is sort of what's the word? Plagiarism or whatever it is. It's pretty much similar to this because you have to remember as well, right? With AI only knows what currently exists.
Yeah.
Because it literally just it feeds off.
It's in the definition,
it's so smart.
right?
It's
Yeah.
in the definition. It artificially knows. It's a search engine, basically. It just knows everything that's already there and takes it. So anything that will be made from it, there is a source from it. It had to have got it from something, elements of this and that.
Yep.
And if there's a way to trace what elements from what got that would be where the payout is. I think where creativity happens now is the first person to do the new of something else. And obviously, naturally, if someone creates like a new sound or a new type of art or something, naturally, you're already getting it. People will be like, even with beats, right? Someone does new types of production, then all these producers are like doing this type of person type beat.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah.
It's going to be the same shit. So that's whether it'll push the creative envelope, but in terms of just mass producing similar things that we already know, it just makes it easy. What Don says, like streamlining, making it easier. I just want to get something that's kind of like this.
I just want to turn the
Done, done,
Cheatcoders
done.
into
And you're right. In the
cartoons.
future, it might just want to you'll need to know where it came from.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just like a very 40 artist type of person. What does the artist get out of it? You know what I mean? What does the creator get out of it? Because eventually, that shit's gonna bite me in the ass type of thing.
To be fair,
we get AI, and then be like,
but to be fair, the creator by that stage, you would hope that they're quite successful from it
Yeah.
already. It's not like it's ripping off something that's just complete. You get done if the AI just gets something that you've just created. It's like you haven't even put your stamp
That's the music
on it type
industry
thing.
as well.
That's the industry too, yeah.
And it's funny that you bring that up. Like we've gotten emails or we've gotten contacted by companies who want to use our content to train their AI models.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
It's like
Who?
there's been
been a lot of like
Monk the Mars and shit.
no.
We want this to taste better.
No, but they'll email us and say, hey, we love your content. We'd love to train our AI models using your content. And
It's because we got shitloads, eh?
yeah, there's heaps. Yeah,
2 hours every episode.
and to think about it, like if somebody puts into the chat GPT or their whatever GPT, they'd be like, hey, I want a Filipino style podcast, or I want a podcast that will be modeled on
Hey,
us.
this is the thing. It's like, I need a Filipino Marvel character. It was like anything plus Filipino.
Yeah,
That's-
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
how
it.
AI
Yeah, that's it. And then after that, the funny thing is, we ain't earning
Yeah,
income
yeah,
from
yeah.
this. They're using our
Then-
source to make money off with their AI.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
That's the
Yikes.
thing. Like
Yeah.
they've offered us money for our
Chat
content.
GPT?
Not Chat GPT,
Oh,
other companies.
man.
Because there's so many companies making GPTs
I want
now.
billions of dollars, thanks. I just got a question with this one, right? The Studio Ghibli thing, is it specific to them or is it people finding a niche going, oh, I want a Studio Ghibli character? And then, it does its thing. Here's a photo. But they could have done it with, I don't know, I want a Disney character as myself.
They could have also done it with a Disney character.
But they've flocked to the Studio Ghibli thing.
yeah,
right?
yeah, they have.
So
I don't know if this is a marketing thing for Studio Ghibli. It could be. If
Yeah.
it is, then it's amazing. Like, because that means that, like, the people will love to see that kind of thing. But if it's it could just be people just being like, oh, I want to see myself as a Studio Ghibli character, because they did it with The Simpsons. Like,
Right,
Simpsonify yourself,
Simplify, yeah. That's
or
true.
what would you look like as a Disney character?
That's
This
true.
kind of
Matt
stuff.
Groening's pulling
That's
his
true.
hair out.
but then again, like you can tell are you able to tell what's AI or not?
The thing is, it's getting better.
It's getting better.
So those generators, like the Simpsons one, usually it's pretty generic. It'll probably just cover,
Like, you can
cover
tell
something
it's
basic.
like, yeah.
But this is getting pretty close. Like it's copying the graphics on your shirt, the
Yeah.
exact photo. It's getting really good. That's the thing.
I'm like laughing.
know
I'm
it
laughing
was
because the
AI.
producers are right now trying to plug into AI right now. That can you build me a podcast channel? What does it say? Same name. What does it say? Same to
Can
that
we
of
zoom
the
in?
Cheatcoders.
Are we chat GPTing live?
You're trying to chat
How does ChatGPT make money?
I don't think
advertising, I think.
OpenAI.
Advertising, or is it data mining as well?
It could also be data mining.
Oh,
There is
Because
there
that's-
is a subscription.
Everyone's
to,
typing in shit like
Yeah,
through-
Yeah, what you're looking for.
So now
what
you
you're
got
looking
that.
for.
If you get that because right now we're
You're
in a
probably
world
right.
where data is king,
Data
right?
mining is the
Yeah.
one. That's what it is. Yeah. for
Okay.
sure. There is a subscription model though. Right?
There you go. By messaging ChatGPT, you agree to our terms and you've read our privacy policy.
Ooh,
Yeah, everything with a privacy
Terms
policy
and
means we're
conditions.
sending your shit to someone else.
that's
Yeah.
it, man.
Yeah, dude.
All right. Well, that's interesting.
The
AI is
AI
always
is
an
getting
interesting
smarter.
conversation.
Tell us what you guys think about this whole
Yeah.
trend of Studio Ghibli images. Do you think AI is going to take over the world? Is it going to be like a Judgment Day Terminator sort of situation? I've been using AI as my assistant, so it's like an AIA.
I talk to it like a friend too.
Her name is now Aya. That's my AI assistant.
Someone's a big
Aya.
Benny fan.
Aya.
Do you cyber with it? Jokes.
No, because you don't shit where you eat.
That's true.
On that note, let's move on to
Thought.
How you fucking follow your shit when you eat, bro?
Speaking of not shitting when you eat,
Man.
you don't date anyone you're working with, bro. Come on.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
a
The thing that I was thinking of this week, I think it's time to come clean, boys.
Oh.
Yeah, no, well,
Saucy.
this is more. I don't think I've ever apologized publicly for anything before, and I think it's just time to do it now. And this is more on behalf of everybody here at Cheatcoders, because recently, it's just been weighing in my head that all those times, just as a Tito, all those times that we told our nephews and stuff that we've picked up girls at the bar, it was a complete lie. And I think it's time for us to come clean. My conscience has been weighing heavy, and if you were a kid that believed any of us saying that whenever we said, hey, you know how many girls I picked up at clubbing, I'm sorry for you, but at the same time, I'm so disappointed, because you should have picked up that we were bullshitting at that time. Because this is what happens when you go clubbing, right? Everybody lines up for like an hour and a half, and then
Facts.
eventually when you get to the front, a bouncer will be like, okay, boys, you guys can't come in.
No.
And then we go, what the fuck? Why not? And then they go, you don't have any girls with you. And we go, of course, because the girls are in there. That's why we want to go in and stuff. And so, obviously, we weren't in the club to go pick up girls, right? Because if we had girls, we wouldn't be going clubbing. You know, you see what I'm saying? So all this time,
Preach.
yeah, bro. So this whole time, all my knocks and shit, I'm sorry, but it was all bullshit up until, and you know what I found out as well? Like these kids these days, they don't really go clubbing anymore. Like,
They don't do
clubbing's not
anything,
You know,
around
like
anymore.
clubbing to them is like disco when we were kids. You know what I mean? Like when when our parents were like, oh, back when I was like in my younger days, I like to go disco, and we're like, whoa, that sounds like some old stuff.
Yeah.
Nowadays, when we mention clubbing to kids, they'd be like, yo,
They can't relate, right?
that's like some
Because
early
it seems
2000 stuff. Right?
Yeah, it feels very
Yeah.
primary school, like I had a school formal or whatever, and then like that's their point of reference. But generally, yeah, like for the guys that did pick up at the clubs, they never mention it to anyone, because they're the guys, they're men of action.
Yeah.
They're the ones that actually did something about it. And generally, they don't tell people, like the nephews, they just show them, and they do it by rocking up to every Christmas with a new
girl.
with a new girl, exactly. Right, Bano? And then every time but the rest of us would be like, hey, how many girlfriends you got? Huh? Oh, man, when I was your age, bro, I used to pick up all the time. And never happened at all.
numbers.
Never happened at all. It was all just stories in conjunction.
I thought you were about to throw me under the bus.
No, man. Nah, Don was a man of action.
He had a hotel and everything, you know. Oops. Sorry.
Booking a hotel to go clubbing is wild. Bro.
I see
bro.
the
Bro.
economics of it though. It's almost the same cost of a cab if you live far away like we do.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, it does make sense. but I know why you did it.
Going up to a chick and be like, yo, I got a hotel. That's crazy,
Yeah.
bro. Like, if I was a chick, I'd be like, bro,
Yeah, and what?
you're too prepared for this. You're expecting that to happen.
Oh man,
Shit.
this is
I'm watching my drinks, bro.
Yeah.
Shit.
What the
Whoa! You took it to a dark way.
Whoa, man.
what in the puff, daddy?
I don't
It
know,
was
man.
it was a lot easier. It was a lot easier to pick up when you live closer to the club. When I was living in the city, it was
Yeah,
much
living
easier.
is different to just
Like-
hiring a hotel. Yo, you want to come up to the hotel? Continue the after party there. After the party is the after party.
Yeah, man.
After the party is the hotel lobby.
No, but there's probably a 95% chance it's bullshit. If you heard Tito say
It is probably
he
nice.
used to pick up all
Anything
the
they
time.
say, bro.
Probably.
Yeah, bro. Unless your Tito's a white dude named Lachlan, then you're 100%.
Bro.
He picked up a Filipino girl. Easy, like,
Shout outs, Lucky.
Lachlan.
Shout outs.
Bro, man.
bro. You know, my missus, her nephew, it was his birthday yesterday. We're talking about the I wouldn't say discrepancy, but like it's so hard to relate with like how they think nowadays, bro. Because I was asking him about like the whole clubbing thing and stuff, right? Talking to him about that, and it's like, no, it's not really the scene anymore.
Right.
I don't know if it's COVID or whatever, but I was like, so I don't know how do you meet girls and stuff? And he's like, Discord servers and you know what I mean, like things like that,
Wow.
bro. Apparently, there's an app that it's kind of like Tinder, but it's like a social kind of app,
Right.
and that's how they meet
Socialize.
girls. Yeah, bro. It's so hard to
Yeah.
I don't know, man, like kind of like picture myself in like if I was that young now, like how would I have, been? But the other thing that I was like noticing as well, like every month, right, for the Gen Zers, you see them post something on Instagram just to look back at their month or whatever. And it's like my February, and it's a reel of different photos and things. It's like them looking back at their month of February.
Yeah.
Like I, as a Tito, I think we have a similar app, but it's not Instagram. It's usually your banking app, right? When you see your statements and you're like,
Yeah.
where the fuck did my money go?
And you
And then
know.
you look through it and you go, oh yeah, that's what I did at the start of March. You know what I mean?
This is where I screenshot my shit, right?
Yeah, bro.
There's a screenshot of statements and bills when I pay them.
Yeah.
So my one's like, oh yeah, you paid this bill and this.
It's, that's
Screenshot
where-
that. You screenshot this like recipe you saw.
It's such a bro. The screenshotting thing. I don't know. My mom and my dad do that a lot. Instead of sending links to stuff, she'll send a screenshot of the website, and then I'm like, why don't you send me the link?
Guilty. I do that too.
Send me the
I
link.
can't do anything with this.
What do I do? She's like, it's this
I
is the
hate that shit, bro. I also hate that shit when they write the whole URL on the story or something like that, or URL on their bio that doesn't have a click on it.
Stays within the app. so
It's
you
just
can't
like,
go
yeah,
out.
it stays with the app. It's like, bro, I can't even copy and paste this shit, bro.
And then I gotta like reverse engineer. I gotta be a detective. And I'm like, okay, it says this, and that doesn't have the full kind of like URL. Let me type in
Yeah.
that. Let me see if I can make my way to that exact part of the thing. I'm like, send me the fucking link, please.
Is this when people post it on their stories or whatever?
No, like my mom will send me like stuff. She's
A
like,
screenshot
hey,
of the URL.
she'll ask me. She's like, hey, can you buy? Because she's like, can you get for this me this on Amazon? Because I'll get it quickly.
And type up this 20-page.
No, she'll just send me a screenshot of the thing, and I'm like, Mom, send me the link.
Yeah.
As soon as you send me the link, I'll press buy. Like that's
Yeah.
all. It's easy. But she'll send me the picture, and then I have to like fucking look for it in Amazon and this. I'm
Yeah.
like, Jesus.
I didn't realize you did that. I send screenshots all the time. I'll stop then.
Bro, it's so hard, especially, man, this is the thing, dealing with parents and technology and stuff. I'm going to Philippines on Tuesday, right? I've got to buy pasalubong for my auntie.
Yeah.
And my mom's like, hey, make sure you buy some chocolates for her. She likes the ones that's shaped like a koala. But, and I go, oh, caramellos? She goes, no, just the normal, like, milk chocolate. The package is yellow.
Caramello.
And now I have to Da Vinci code exactly what chocolate it is, bro. I'll go to
many other
Woolies.
ones?
None of them. The only thing with the
bloody
koala is the caramellos.
It's probably caramel.
Yeah, it is definitely coming.
Well, this is the thing. I told her I couldn't find it, blah, blah, blah. And she goes, don't worry. I'll go to Woolies tomorrow with your dad. I'll just get him. Comes home with the caramel. I'm like, Mom, come on, man. I need to chat GPT this thing, bro. I need some more instructions, man.
Is it this one? No, it's not one. I'll get it.
No, Don doesn't even say it. We say it for him.
I know, that's the point. As when you start saying it, that's when I'm going to lose respect for you.
But
bro.
see the
Actually,
thing.
yeah, people say it for you.
It's like the term
respect.
entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Someone else has to call you that. You
Yeah,
don't say
it's nicknames,
you
bro.
are.
You don't create your own nickname,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, yeah.
Everyone around you makes that nickname, bro. You don't say you never ever say that you had a lot of girlfriends in your past. Never say that, or else that it's not cool, man. It's not. You're not allowed to. You have to get Garcia to say that or Nats to say it.
Yeah.
When you say it, it becomes maniac.
No, when I say
you become the regards Tito.
yeah, that's what I
automatically,
sound
bro.
like. That's what I feel like when even if I'm just talking about a previous relationship. Now it's just like, when I was younger. It's that vibe when I feel like I'm talking about it. I used to have lots of girlfriends when I was younger.
But I do understand the whole meeting in the Discord thing.
Right.
Because like my way of finding girls was MySpace. MySpace, I would just put them on my top 8 just to get their attention.
have we come full circle?
What?
Because back in the day, it was MIRC, Merc, ICQ.
I
It was
remember.
chat rooms. It was like chat rooms and stuff, right?
Right.
Now it's like the Discord forums, Discord servers, and then whatever that social app is. Have we come full circle when it comes to dating?
We did the Merc thing because we were like young. You know
bored
what
as
I mean?
Yeah.
Like we might have been 14, 15. You know what I mean? We were still in school. But these kids are like 18, 19. You know what I mean? By that time, we were out. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
you know what it is? It's because technology is so good. It's like it's just the effort, right? We had to go out to meet people.
It's
and stuff.
easier
It's just
to-
easier
it's
to like. You
easier.
might as well just talk on. There's
No,
so
no.
many ways.
That's
to-
why.
It's so
That's why.
easy. Like
Because
when
before
you're
we'd go
in
out,
front
we'd
of
go out.
someone and being in front of someone, kicking some game is harder than having the time to think of what you got to do. You can actually research and create a persona type of thing.
You can do a lot.
Chat
And then
GPT
It
or
was what,
chat GPT that
remember what
thing.
Grant was
and
saying?
then
There's so much more access. Like you
Yeah.
can sort of do all
Yeah.
the research.
yeah, it's like
and
sending an
stuff.
email. You can
Yeah.
delete what you think and then write a new thing and find the right thing to say and then send it through.
Yeah.
But in person, you can't do that, bro.
It's just ease. You can hang out online.
That's
Just
Right.
video
yeah,
cameras
man.
and
But
Discord
yeah.
all day.
Did you guys enjoy going out and like trying to
Like
going-
clubbing?
going clubbing and like that
I mean,
kind
I
of
think
stuff.
I did.
Did
I
you
was
guys enjoy it?
Pissed the whole time.
Yeah, man.
It was just a blur.
I
for
enjoy
years.
just getting drunk.
Just drunk. Yeah, I enjoyed that.
I wasn't there to pick up because like I had social anxiety and I just thought that I had no chance with anyone. So I just got drunk, had a good time with my mates, and see what happens in the night.
That's true.
And then moving on, bro, if I had the confidence that I had now, in fucking
Be a
when I was a
slayer.
teenager or like
Yeah.
clubbing days, bro.
You sound like a mad Tito just said.
Bro, if I had,
There's a mad Tito thing. It's like if I had what I got
if I had my confidence now that I built,
If you had a
when I was
podcast
younger,
back then,
bro, game over, bro.
bro.
I think the world was saved from that rap, bro.
If I spent
That rap-
every
that-
week speaking for about 5
That
to
rap
6
was
years
Thanos,
straight,
bro. That rap in the multiverse of things, bro. Thanos, bro. Whew.
Snap.
Snap.
Instead of people disappearing, it's
but you know,
Just bitches.
people appearing with babies in their stomachs. Half of the population's pregnant. What's going on?
Confidence then, man. Oh man.
you know what I think it is now. though?
That's why my life was built the way it was. It was for the better good of the earth, bro.
But you know what I think it is now. Like it's as we get older, we give a fuck about less things.
Yeah.
But when you're younger,
I think we give a fuck about different things.
yeah.
Our fuckness level has been shifted to more important things rather than
Yeah.
when we were
Right?
teenagers. We gave a fuck about the wrong things.
Yeah, like when I was younger, it's like, oh, cool, let's go out and spend a whole bunch of money on like, go clubbing and drinking and
Yeah.
whatever. Now it's just like, oh, I gotta save up and we could use this money for something else that's reinvested into something, blah blah blah. That's even more.
I need to find the right
important.
soil for my garden. Like I need to figure out a way to fix my bench.
How do I match the color of this paint on the wall? Like how do I-
Priorities are just mad different, right?
Yeah, different.
I think
different
we always have the same fuckness level of giving a fuck.
Yeah.
You just can't give a fuck about everything.
It was
It's just-
misguided. fuck.
Yeah.
Misguided fuck.
And as you get older, it's then shifted to different things.
When we were younger, the fucks that we gave were about fuck. You know what I mean? Like that was the
Literal,
thing.
you gave a fuck.
You literally
You
wanted to
did
give
things
a
because you were trying to get a nut.
Yeah.
You know what? When you were kind of hitting a point, like with the whole accessibility thing now.
Yes.
So back then, we actually went out to see these girls, right? Because there was the internet was shit back then.
Yeah, it was shit.
The phone quality
Yeah.
was
You
bad.
couldn't
Yeah.
even do video
Now,
calls.
bro, everything's like so accessible.
Yeah.
Video calls, you could be
You could have some
from a little,
AI
from a
shit.
little away.
You can have
your
AI to be
bedroom,
like with like the right tools and shit.
Yeah, there was this thing. They were like, remember Boys to Men?
Yeah.
They would write, they would sing songs begging their girls and stuff, even if it's the girl that cheated. But they'd be like, you know, like on bended knees and stuff like that, right? And then I'm like, how come we don't hear songs like that anymore? And I remember seeing the comments go like, it's because OnlyFans is out.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Like it's like the Boys to Men was begging because it's like it's the only way that they could get a nut. But now everyone that has $5 or something like can get a subscription. It's like, oh, bro. You know what? I'm sweet, man. I'm cool.
I'm sweet.
Don't worry about that.
$5 a month. I'm sweet.
I've been writing a letter or whatever. Next minute.
What's the new version then? Can you send me another DM with new content so I can make justification for my 99 cents a month?
God.
You know the algorithms, they're kind of like people too now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
it's
they tend to like.
it knows
We
you.
were talking about this when we walked into the studio.
Yeah.
So I was playing stuff from my phone.
Yeah.
One would be like that screamer Japanese rock music, and then you would go to like some Elvis sounding thing, and then I was telling Don like the algo is probably like, bro, what the fuck are you into, man? I'm trying to suggest you new songs.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're into. You know the algo that knows me the most,
What?
Incognito.
That's smart.
Yeah, and
I wish Instagram had that. You know-
I'm closer to Incognito than I am
All the
to
time.
Don. You know what I mean?
The incognito. He also wears glasses as well.
Yeah.
Incognito.
He's wearing a hat and glasses. This is you, bro.
Bro, as soon as I put a Dick Tracy jacket on,
He's incognito.
Hey, you look like incognito.
They should make a movie, bro. You know, they have the emoji movie. They should make an algorithm movie
yeah.
where it's not the emojis where they're talking once instead of have their own lives. It's the algorithms have their own.
I feel like it's another. The way I look at my algorithm, I feel like it's like another person, like an evil version, or it depends what it is. But that's what I'm always constantly checking. Like, is my algo healthy? I never think that it's me. Maybe I'm just trying to avoid like blaming myself.
Do you call it? Do you like cut out?
No,
stuff
sometimes
and-
I'll look at my pages, the
Explore
recommended,
page,
and if it's not looking healthy, I'm like, something's wrong here. I need to lighten things up first. But
Yeah,
I'm
like-
blaming
be
it,
another
like,
dark humor thing that
what's
Don
happening
sent me.
with you, and then like I try to find other things. It's like I treat it like a health meter. It's like, oh, this is really unhealthy right now.
Right.
You need some positivity.
That's
That's
a pretty good way
clear
of-
all your cookies and cache or whatever.
Yeah.
Start from scratch.
you start watching
Sometimes.
more wholesome stuff,
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, yeah.
and
Maybe
then
we
one of
should
your
watch-
friends sends you a dark.
Maybe we should watch
human
like
being.
a actual pizza delivery that actually happens. You know, maybe we should watch.
Oh, I just got that. Yeah.
You know, like, bro, cleansing the algorithm is a thing, bro. Like,
You need to cleanse
Oh,
sometimes you
I just got that too.
the pizza. Yeah, I got
pizza.
that too.
Yeah.
because we watched the wrong pizza deliveries,
It's
man.
like this pool's never gonna get clean.
You know,
I don't have
They're
any
too
money
busy
to
having
pay for this
sex.
pizza.
bro, every day pizza.
Is there
Hut
anything else I can
texts
do?
me, bro. I'm just like,
Yeah, I
man,
wouldn't.
just leave me alone.
Incognito blocks that shit though. I don't go raw. I don't use my real browser to look that stuff up.
What do you?
I
look
don't go
at?
raw, bro.
What do you use?
Well, incognito if I want to,
Yeah.
you know, get a bit
Yeah.
more, you know, yeah,
Bang for your buck.
yeah, more shit that can't come back to me. You know?
You guys like
I just
really
keep my shit as
hard out.
fresh. I just keep it as fresh as possible.
So what
Maybe
happens
they
with
did.
incognito is it doesn't save your history on your computer, but your internet service provider, your ISP, still sees the traffic going
what
through.
happened.
It snitches still.
It snitches.
They still
You know
can.
that-
No, but the
I-
ISP is a snitch, not
Yeah,
it's
Incognito.
not your
but
incognito.
like
Yeah.
whether or not the police can take that private information from the ISP is a different thing. I don't know if that's in
Right, right,
legislation.
right.
where
There's still
they
snitch
can
there and
they can
there.
take stuff,
Snitches,
but like
man.
there's your traffic is being tracked basically.
That's good to know, man.
So-
Searched a lot of shit in my time.
I don't know if VPNs can change up the thing because it like will
Like
direct
what?
the direction from elsewhere.
Prefer not to say. Hey,
Yeah.
You know, like incognito, you trust them, right? You trust them with the shit that you have these thoughts that you know put into and you need to release into. And this incognito, they know you. They know and you trust them. They know all your secrets, bro.
That's
But
my
they're
boy.
secretly snitching and chismissing to like the
ISPs.
to the other ISPs to probably like people who knows that stuff,
just to the
bro.
web company, right?
Telstra.
Bro. And there's always a family member who's just like that, bro. And they're called the IncogTITO.
IncogTITO.
You know, that guy you give all your secrets
And
to.
he just tells the other
you
Titos.
trust
He stays with the Titos saying like, shit, all the Titos know now.
And the other Tito's like, hey, I heard about you, huh?
That's your algorithm
Hey.
now. Everywhere he goes
Hey.
like, oh, you
I
like
heard
you like green shorts, huh? it's like,
Oh yeah, I heard you have a girlfriend now, hi? Hey.
I'm
How'd you hear that, Tito? I from IncogTITO.
The IncogTITO, bro.
interesting Tito,
You,
bro.
you trust him, but he's secretly snitching.
He's still snitching.
He's still snitching on you. bro.
Even the Tito, even the Tito, he won't say anything. He'll just come up to you and be like, "Oi, oi, hey."
They're the ones
Hey.
that gives you that look, like you know, like
The side eye.
I know,
Oi.
I
They don't
know.
have to say anything.
How
It's
are
like
you?
when you've been searching up Asian girls too much, and then an Asian girl walks past, he looks at you like,
Not bad, huh? Not bad.
IncogTITO,
"Oh man,
he knows.
go, she's good to go, man."
You think you
Like,
trust
Tito,
him, bro.
fuck off.
Why are you
Fuck
telling
off,
everyone,
Tito.
bro?
Be
You know-
cool, man.
Let's move on to a segment. Let's go with Nat's segment. You said you had one, and I'm gonna
Just let it happen,
Let's
man.
let it
Yeah.
happen. man.
it happen.
Now I'm like, because we're talking about all this AI stuff, I'm like, should I pivot? Because I do have a kind of pivot.
No,
AI
you
one.
could keep it on theme.
Keep it on theme, so switch it. Ditch
Yeah.
the one I was gonna talk about some F1 stuff. but-
Yes, let's go.
Nah, okay, like it's not really a segment. It's gonna go really quick. But on the subject of we're doing all this AI stuff, right? I was actually testing ChatGPT because you know how you guys always come up with lists and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, they'll never know, man. Fuck it. I'm just gonna fucking
See?
ChatGPT the shit out.
We're already
Hell
been
yeah.
AI,
It's already,
bro.
yeah.
it's already happening. But what I noticed, like literally, my thing was, I was like, all right, let's just get a sample of different things. What's a theme that we haven't done yet? And I like true crime.
Yep.
So I was like, oh, what about serial killers? If they were Filipino. So, but get this, the commands I've been putting, I tried everything, man. I was like, they're literally just saying like serial killers, but make them Filipino and make them funny. So I can use it on a segment in a podcast.
Very specific.
Very specific. This is how I use ChatGPT at work. And I'm like, you know what, I need to learn AI better so we can
I
use
want
it
Don
for work.
to jump off his seat.
Yeah. So anyway, it gives me all these like different ones, and it's like it just doesn't quite hit. So I actually don't think AI is right there. I wanted to say it while we were talking about it.
You're trying to figure out if AI has a humor.
Is it humorous? Is it smart? And really, it's not there yet. Like I got what it does though. What I realized, and this is what I always go back to with AI, it really is like a tool. Because like I realized when I use it for work, it just starts. It's like the basis of something. If I want to do it, it gives me like the starting point. So I literally use it for everything: emails, sometimes even just like a message. Not like how we message, where it's just like off the chain. If it's in a formal setting, I'll like write a message, make it semi-casual, but make sure this point gets. I'm very like with the prompts. But anyway, like yeah, when I did this list, I came up with a few, and I had to really like tweak them a little bit. But yeah, if you guys can think of any as well, just please add on. I actually can't remember like
Serial killers
best-
if they were Filipino.
serial killers if they were Filipino by myself
All right.
and ChatGPT,
A la ChatGPT.
featuring me and ChatGPT.
Hey, let's go.
That's GPT.
That's
bro.
GPT.
That's GPT.
I have to give ChatGPT
Yes.
like 20%. It gets 20%.
Let's
I thought of
go.
the rest, so it's fine.
That's GPT.
all right. So you guys know Ted Bundy.
Yeah.
So instead of being a serial killer, he's a killer on the dance floor. We have Ted Budots.
Early stages.
Yeah, it's getting there.
So need better prompts this one.
It needs better prompts.
It's getting there. It's getting there.
Budotsdi.
All right, you guys heard of Ed Gein, right?
Yeah.
You know Ed Gein? He like very like prolific. He's like an OG actually. He was the first one that would
Texas
wear.
Chainsaw
He
dude.
would wear. Yeah, he would wear the skin of his victims.
He's an OG.
So he's OG serial killer. Instead of Ed Gein, I got Ed Genealing.
Ed Gee kneeling.
Can you get a Konyo version, bro? And call him Ed Danes.
Maybe. I don't know. Ed Danes.
Ed Danes.
All right, there's a few more. Let's just get through it.
Let's get like it's a chore.
Instead of son of Sam, this one's for Don. We got Suman of Sam.
Hey, okay.
I don't know that one.
You
Better
know
get
Son
it
of Sam?
before Tito gets it.
Don't worry. Well, maybe the audience knows. So
Maybe the audience are laughing right now.
I don't really have that many. I shouldn't have went into this one. But anyway, like this is a fictional serial killers now. So you guys know American Psycho,
Yeah.
Patrick
Bates.
Patrick Bateman, I think.
Bateman.
I got Punsit Bateman, and he just kills you with his
Punsit.
blandness. Fucking boring as shit.
Yeah, man. He tastes the pancit like, ooh, that's a tasteful pancit.
This one's okay. Hannibal Lecter. I got Hannibal Lechon. Puts the lechon on the skin.
I like that one.
This is the last one, bro. Just instead of Michael Myers, I got Manananggal Myers. And he cut himself in half.
Oh, man.
How about Charles Manzanas?
Hey,
Charles Manson.
Hey.
So
Instead of Buffalo Bill, it's Buffalo Bulalo.
Bulalo Bill.
Bulalo Bill. It puts the beef in the soup, or it gets the hose again.
It puts the patis in the soup.
Would you eat me? I would eat me. Bulalo Bill, bro.
Did you search like?
It puts
did
the
you
Vicks on its skin.
It puts the Vicks on their skin, or it gets the hose again.
Oh, God. The skin's just here and here.
Charles Manzanas, I like that one too. Bro.
Charles Manzanas. Oh my God.
Manzanas.
Charles Manzanas.
Bro.
The Manzanas family is crazy, bro.
Hey.
He's a danger to man's anus.
Manzanus. Oy, the Manzanus.
Specifically mans.
Only Mans.
Only mans. He only likes the mans.
See, these are all. If you type what I typed, it's all lame shit.
So the way that I approach like prompts and stuff is you give the GPT a persona first. So it'll be like if you wanted to be an expert on this stuff, you'd be like, oh, be a criminologist or whatever, and then it'll give you a list because it'll be like, okay, you're framing the way that you want it to think. So for instance, if I want to make it write like a caption for a post or something, I'll be like,
Yeah.
Is this
Act
a
as an
list
expert.
of
I think there's a
actual
list
Filipino
of actual
serial
yeah.
killers? Wow.
Yeah, you gotta be careful, man. He'll give you real answers.
Brr.
We're trying to make jokes.
Trying to make jokes. That's why I was like, just give me something that's funny in Filipino, and for a podcast. It was
Yeah,
okay.
But I think that because I've tried to put it into GPT and be like, give me something funny, it doesn't
no, it's not.
understand.
He doesn't know funny yet.
Yeah, I think if you give it like, I want something that's satirical, ironic, and blah blah blah, and then it'll probably give you. You have to be specific when it comes to funny.
Yeah.
But
I think with Siri and stuff, you can ask them for jokes,
yeah,
but it usually just pulls jokes that's already existing, right? And then read it out to you,
yeah,
not really construct one from scratch.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
There you go.
Because it would be interesting to see.
I suppose we still have a pod then. We don't have to worry for a while.
Yeah. Yeah. See, that's what we're testing.
It's
Can
okay.
ChatGPT
RIP
replace
Studio Ghibli.
We're good, man. Stick with the Ghibli.
You do this every week, and you just like
No, I
you
just,
get some like GPT stuff and just look at it and come up with stuff.
What's
The
the karaoke
karaoke
phantom?
Karaoke Phantom,
is
singer
that?
by
Read it.
day,
Lastly, what
Phantom
is the
by
The
night.
tale of a man who loved.
Lastly,
Yeah,
the
read it, okay. You got a better voice.
The tale of a man who loved
ChatGPT is
karaoke
racist as fuck.
so much that he would sneak into neighborhood parties at night, grab the microphone and perform impromptu concerts.
Wow.
Guests would wake up to find their sound systems mysteriously upgraded and their playlists forever changed. He was the Robin Hood of remixing, stealing bad playlists and replacing them with bangers.
Whoa.
He doesn't kill anyone. He just
These-
goes to the
Yeah,
house at 6 yards.
No, he kills bad vibes. That's what he does. These stories remind us. Oh no, that's just the summary. I'm not gonna read that.
Bro, the karaoke phantom, bro. Whew, gotta watch out for that guy, bro.
If you know, or if you are the karaoke phantom, hit us up. Slide into our DMs. We want you on the show.
Imagine that, bro.
Is
That's
that like the
crazy.
Phantom of the Opera?
The Great Jeepney Heist, Wheels of Fortune. In the bustling streets of Manila, a group of thieves decided to borrow jeepneys, those colorful public transport vehicles, for late night joyrides. They'd repaint them with neon colors and add disco balls, turning them into mobile nightclubs. Their motto: why steal cars when you can steal the show?
This is not bad.
This is actually, hang on, what prompt did you put? Can
I
we
don't know
see?
what the fuck. Why didn't I get any of these?
The case of the missing spoons.
What did you
Hang
put
on.
to make this?
The first prompt, go up
so,
to the top, go up to the
detailed?
top. The prompt that they had was, in a minute, can you research a history of Filipino criminals, but can you spin it where we
Add a
want
bit of-
to add a bit of comedy purpose for a podcast talk? And then scroll down. He gave you a whole bunch of, like, it seemed like an actual serial killers.
And then you went.
That's great. Let's now look at Filipino serial killers.
Let me add.
How can we add a comedic twist to the podcast talk? Right.
Right.
And what do we get?
We got the
Juan Severino, the first one, right?
The case of the missing sponsors.
The
or
Holy
spoons.
Terror.
That's like the nightmare. The
One-
case of the missing sponsors.
one
Cheatcoders'
Severino.
worst nightmare. We're not getting paid.
I thought it was like a case of the missing spoons, so like they take all of your cutlery,
Yeah.
so that you'll never have bisita again because you didn't drop
The
it.
case of the missing bottles of Uber. Give it to him now. I thought I was supposed to have 4, man. I'm down to 1, bro.
Oh, God.
Bro, to improve the karaoke phantom, it should be the phantom of the karaoke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, he's wearing,
Phantom of the
he's wearing the
karaoke.
mask and
Mask and
everything, bro. Wearing a barong,
Interchange of
bro.
song.
Oh,
Wearing a
bro.
barong. A black barong too.
That's it,
For the
bro.
phantom of the okra.
The Phantom of the
Oh,
Opera.
it's so slimy. I was doing a deep dive last year. Remember when I did the one here, right? Seth Gonzalez. I was looking up one from Phil's,
I forgot about it.
and it's
Oh, should we call Lara to fill in?
Yeah, we need to get Lara
sit
on
in
this.
here for like 45
She
minutes.
needs any
Sit
self-talk. You need to
down.
bring Lara right
Chill,
in.
bro.
Shout out to Lara.
I know
She's-
you
but she's
got
killing
some
it in
new
the feels
music,
right
but
now.
let's talk about
You need to
serial
stop
killers.
This
what
is
you're
on
doing.
brand right now.
It's like 1 hour of. She's like this for an hour. She's like,
Yeah, okay.
that is the most Tito thing to ever.
45 minutes. We talked shit about her boots, and then we bored her.
Then we sent
And
her
then-
home.
I bored
And
her.
then after I was like, let me sing to you.
She doesn't even know the song.
And then like, and then Raph didn't even include it in the episode, bro. That's how
was she even in that
confident he was.
Oh, poor Laura.
Shout out to Lara, though.
Sorry,
She's in the
Lara.
Philippines, man. Like,
back,
She's
bro.
killing it, man.
she's teaming up with a lot of the
She's teaming up
Filipino
with all the people
artists.
we're reacting to, bro.
Killing it.
She's like listening to the podcast. Oh, who should I? Who else? Who should I collab with today? Oh, okay, I'll collab with this too.
That's hectic.
Bro,
No, it's great. It's
Who's
great
she?
to
Is
see.
she singing with Dianella?
What? Say it again.
Who's she collabing with?
I've
SB.
seen her. I've seen her with.
I have-
I think it's Flo G.
Oh shit, bro.
Yeah.
I've seen her with. She's with like Zay.
Yeah,
Yeah, she did a
the
show with
rapper
Zay
She did
just
a
this
show with
weekend.
Zay.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Bro, she's hanging out with all of them,
Yeah, dude.
We got a goes there.
bro.
She was with Jessica Domingo as well. The chick that like her voice was sampled
She was
on the Drake
JR,
tracks.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
JR is in like the
Like the R&B
The one that
R&B
sang with,
singer?
with
Filipino
Dianella.
R&B singer, yeah.
Singing.
Oh, bro, he's
And that's like
that's
He's a famous singer.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I know SP19.
we've heard him before. Wait, did she collab with them?
you know like that's only knows the only artist that we get hate from. That's how we can get it ingrained. Because how many times have we played JR on the podcast?
No, it remind me. What's the song? What's the song? How does it go? How's it go? This doesn't help, man.
Some in the morning when they made you. Humans are gonna die someday by a Tato
The
song.
song that CA sang.
Yeah. 1,000 reasons
He's gonna have to see a video. He's gonna have to see a
Yeah,
video.
yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna make some love.
Yeah, that one.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna make some
Yeah.
love.
Let's sing now.
No, we gotta segue it properly.
Oh, sorry. That was
So we've asked the audience. Let's sing now. You're so Tito. Come on, man.
That was a segue.
Okay, let's sing now. Okay.
But we asked the audience what are the most Filipino traits? I mean, Tito traits or Tita traits
Yeah.
that you have developed in your life. So,
Yeah.
Hot Tito Sama, we're coming in May 1st.
May 1st.
The purpose of the show is us embracing the Tito side that we are about to embark in.
Yeah.
I know, like we are no longer kuyas. We are not titos, and I'm understanding that our audience are starting to see that too. That they are getting older. They're moving from the kuya or ate to tito or tita. So we we asked the audience what was their most tito or tita trait that they developed, and here are a couple that we can react to. So the first one says, I asked the younger ones if they're in a relationship and tell them about the bad sides of being in one at that age. Shouts to Chowie for that one.
That's true, actually.
Another one is
Don't have a relationship now. You just finish your studies.
Live your life.
this one's from Henshin Dude 026.
Hey, Ninong Eric.
This is when I'm sitting, I put my hand on my knee, leaning forward. That's it. That's the Tito's.
G'day.
And it's usually a table like this, and they're sitting around the table like
Eating
that.
pulutan.
And another one from Richie Roma, which is intimidate the kids without having to do anything. So you just have that vibe. You develop a vibe of like
silent thing.
Yeah, it's usually the Masonic face that comes with it.
I have an uncle like that.
Just develop that. Oh,
He'd always be like, we'd be running around his house and he'd be like, "Shh."
Oh yeah.
And we're like,
No one does that.
So me Coolio said making a noise when I'm sitting down or getting up. That's me, man.
Oh yeah, I do that shit, bro. Since
did that for a
high
while,
school.
bro.
Yeah, you know how like the Olympics, the clean and jerk.
Yeah,
When they do that, they make those sounds. I do that without any weights, bro.
he does it while he's cleaning and jerking.
Yeah, man. Either way, bro, there's gonna be some sound.
Nice.
Any sound.
Climbing out of bed.
Usually for me, it's the other way around. No, if I can add that one. Jerk and clean.
In that order.
In that order.
Clean.
Wet wipes has changed my life. man.
But just slow. I just got
My jokes are thinkers today. I don't know why. All right, so
no jokes.
I'm a rap Ocampo says pretending to stay up late and watch a series or movies only to time travel to the next day by sleeping.
I do that
okay,
a lot.
yeah.
Usually
Yeah.
because I want to sleep.
So yeah, I've experienced that too, like lately, because like I'm trying to feed my baby at a certain time, and I'm usually falling asleep just before that time,
Yeah.
and then I wake up and I'm like, shit, I missed an hour, and it's not good. But another thing
Time traveling.
is pointing at things with my nose. Hui, doing with your nose.
No, is that those lips?
Oh, that's a different one. Like it's usually,
I mean, like they would do that. Like even if you don't use your lips, you're like doon. Like you're making the lip pointing when you're saying doon, but
My
Not
nose
pointing
is bango though, so I can't. Like it's not accurate.
Missing. It's
You know what I mean?
it's got a.
It's kind of like a. Yeah, bro, it's like a shotgun.
Yeah.
oh, but
Doon.
In that general area there.
Like where
it's in this half of the room that I'm facing. Good luck.
Your nephews are confused as shit. They're all going different directions.
Yeah, the lips are more like
More
they're
targeted.
accurate, right?
Yeah. Sniper, bro.
They're more sniper, right?
Yeah.
sniper.
Shivi says that Fiji and Indians use their eyes to point, as in
Oh
like
shit! That's
point with the eyes rather than their lips.
Right.
how do you track that?
So
Yeah. How do you track that? I think the lips is the most accurate, man.
I
Maybe
think,
the
I
eyes
think the
is a-
finger is the most accurate, but yeah.
Communicate with
Wait,
your mouth.
pause.
No, I didn't even meant to make that dirty. All right, so also from Mr. Kim, automotive stuff, possibly instigating a fight with or for the kids. Okay, so just fighting in general. I guess.
I swear this dude wants just to fight people.
Yeah.
he just wants to fight people. Bro.
This is probably my favorite one. Catherine.ssd. When I laugh my ass off with my families, I'm hitting them at the same time.
Yeah.
I do that here on the podcast. When
Yeah,
I'm
you did it. Yeah.
pushing everyone out of the
Bro, I
way, bro.
gotta- this is why I wear sleeves all the time. So I got bruises on me.
It was Jamie's cousin, Robin. She did that like first time we met her. She was like, ha ha ha, like, what the fuck is
You know what I
going
call that? I call that Filipino jiu-jitsu, bro. When you say a joke and then we just start fighting over like,
You're both laughing, rolling on the floor. ROFL, that one.
bro.
Ruffle.
Oh man.
So like now we're just realizing that we are getting old. I decided to make a karaoke
Yeah.
Ooh.
about growing old and letting other people know that if you are going through this trait, if you're experiencing these particular traits,
Energy.
you are a Tito or a Tita.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
So the song is One Direction's What Makes You Beautiful. Our version is One Direction.
Which direction are you going?
A1.
I don't know, man.
And the song is
direction.
the song is called What Makes You a Tito.
Kahit ano na lang.
A1.
Hey, shouts to all the Titos out there. You're insecure about eating pork. You don't know if you'll get gout tomorrow. Your singlet's high, like your hairline.
Alright.
And pinoy rap to you is only glide. Everyone in the room, they chismis and get the chismis from you. You get so bright red when you're drinking alcohol. Injured your knee so you can't play basketball. Now you treat your gout with allopurinol. You're getting old. You don't know you had a sweet tooth for girls. Now you're sugar free. And the type that you have is the diabetes. Now you have a CPAP machine when you're asleep. You're getting old. You don't know you're a Tito. That's what makes you a Tito.
Yeah.
You know what? Wrong. I got it on.
Got it on.
I have a sudden urge to buy a ballet song. The type of dad that wears the flag. Pretend to know boxing cause I read the stats. Everyone in the room, they chismis and get the chismis from you. You get so bright red when you're drinking alcohol. Injured your knee when you're playing basketball. And you treat your gout with allopurinol. You're getting old. You don't know you had a sweet tooth for girls. Now you're sugar free. And the type that you have is the diabetes. Now you have a CPAP machine when you sleep. You're getting old. You don't know you're a Tito. That's what makes you a Tito. Banana ketchup. Banana
Banned in the USA.
Banana ketchup. Banana. You know what? Guess what? You get so bright red when you're drinking alcohol. Injured your knee so you can't play basketball. Now you treat your gout with allopurinol. You're getting old. You don't know you had a sweet tooth for girls. Now you're sugar free. And the type that you have is the diabetes. Now you have a CPAP machine when you sleep. You're getting old. You don't know you're a Tito. That's what makes you 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 a Tito.
Oh my god.
That's what makes you a Tito.
Pretty good, man. One take, bro. That was pretty good.
I'm pretty sure we're supposed to repeat the chorus.
Why did we repeat it so many times?
I think we had to repeat the chorus. Why don't we just keep repeating the last line?
Oh my god.
Why? What?
Sweating so
Just
bad.
saying one more
We
time.
just kept on going
One more
with the
time,
same
time.
I thought it was the end already.
I know, bro.
One more time for
Bro,
the
my
10th
favorite
time.
part was I got it all.
Well done, man. Well done.
Bro, if you want more Tito flavor,
Yeah.
or if you are experiencing the transition between being a ate and a kuya, turning into a
Tito
tita
or
or tita, we got the show Hot Tito Sama 1st of May at the Joan in Penrith.
Yeah.
Tickets are in the link below.
What's your Tito?
Tell me what's your Tito. Ooh. Anyways, let's get into the Cheatcoders. Stayers. This is kind of like Cheatcoders slash
React.
stash slash react.
No, just keep it Cheatcoders.
Cheatcoders.
Cheatcoders
React.
stash.
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 It's cool now because we can milk a bit more content out of it.
Cheatcoders re-stash.
Actually revitalized by this segment now.
Because,
I like the reactions. It's fun to react to you guys.
All right, so this is a part of the show where we react or we share some music that we've been feeling, and whether it be local or global, something that we don't want to gatekeep because we want to share the music to you guys.
Yeah.
Because we get comments nowadays where like, oh, my favorite part of the show is when you share music, and I learn new music from you guys. So this is Cheatcoders Stash. We always start off with Don doing stuff. What song you want to start off with?
This song is Linger by Glenn Lumanta, written by another local artist by the name of Justine Angel.
Sorry, we'll react better. Sorry.
Here we go.
Okay.
This is Glenn Lumanta on his R&B-ish, bro. Yeah.
Hey,
He look familiar.
talented kid.
Was this
There we go.
recorded here?
Probably.
It looks like it.
Sun comes down and we're taking it slow.
Do you reckon I recorded this live? That mic's pretty far.
No, like this is just a visualization.
Yeah, that's what I was
for the-
thinking. Like, it's a bit far to get the sound that good quality. Anyway,
And there's no guitar, like
there you go.
That distance is good.
Yeah, that's a better distance. Ask Miles if he knows audio visual right now.
Hey,
That's it.
I've got it bad for you, mama can't even deny. My eyes don't wanna lie, my lips don't wanna hide. Wrapped around your finger.
We've never had Glenn on the show, eh?
we've had him before.
Was I not? I wasn't here then.
But we haven't had him since after the 100th episode.
yeah, that's a long time ago.
I remember seeing him at where did we go? That concert? Bundok.
Oh yeah,
He killed it.
Yeah. Hey.
Gotta get you out of my head, out of my bed. And I remember how you taste like it was yesterday. But anyway, let me tell you how
I always like a good
Modulation.
chord transition.
This kid's always been a talented dude, like
Bro.
and like
You're so old, you call him kid. This kid's amazing.
I've been calling him a kid for ages, man.
This dude's like in his 30s,
You guys
bro.
the same age, bro.
No, not.
Close.
He's much younger.
Really?
Yeah,
Pretty sure it's 30.
he's like he's probably in
30s.
his early 30s, late 20s,
Looks
man.
like he's
Yeah.
like he's 50.
May as well be, bro.
You're a
My-
tweener.
My knees are telling me that I. My knees telling me.
Yeah, he's still got it. He's got it.
The thing I love about Glenn is like he's mad humble about it as well. Like he's the most talented dude.
Is it just me or half the set is blurred out for some reason?
What do you mean?
Or is that a part of the whole?
It's like foreground. In the foreground, it's blurred out to make it look dynamic.
Yeah, the only thing
Oh,
that's
okay.
the only thing that's really focuses on microphone's kind of blurred out.
Yeah.
Background's a bit blurred out, which is
Damn, you guys are so technical, man. So you notice that shit.
Oh man,
See?
Glenn,
Glenn
hey,
Lamenta.
talented bastard.
That's a local hit. That's a local
That's not
talent.
here, bro. That's somewhere else, man.
yeah, that's
Might be, yeah.
different
I was gonna
studio.
say,
Different studio.
is that a signature?
And that was Linger
Oh, Linger.
by Glenn Lumanta.
I was like, Zinger?
written by Justine
someone-
Angel.
Okay.
Someone's hungry.
I was hungry. I was like, what?
Someone wants chicken
I wouldn't
wings.
mind. Maybe let's go KFC.
Okay, KFC after this? Yeah.
He's gonna be at the drive-through. I wanna sing.
I'll be bumping Glenn.
I wanna
linger.
sing. Zinger box with wicked wings.
Every moment zinger.
Hold it in my finger.
Finger
Looking good.
finger licking my finger.
I'll see you next Linger.
But I'm gonna play some binger.
At Linger.
Linger.
My baby got eaten by a dinger.
Baby got eaten by a dinger. My favorite beetle is the ringer.
Oh man, this is why people hate us in the comments. This is why
As
people.
long as you do it in the in betweens, we're good.
This is why people hate us in the comments.
Do it in
Man.
the
They're like,
in-betweens.
this reaction video is the
Bro,
mess.
could we do the first one? Just keep it for Patreon. It was hilarious. Just the first attempt. Just cut it and be like, oh no, retake it.
Oh,
It's funny, man.
All right, Garcia, what do you want to put in the T-code stash?
Oh yeah. Fuck, I forgot his name, dude.
Search for it on YouTube.
The song is called, I think they call this Love
By-
by Elliot James Ray. The song came out this year, but the dude
Look
looked
for
like
it
he
on
was
YouTube.
born in the 50s, bro.
The cover art looks like it's from like
All of his songs sound like very
old
Elvis-y.
50s.
I think they call it call this love.
I wanna get a zinger.
Zinger, man. I wouldn't mind a zinger right now. actually.
Yeah, me too. I'm hungry.
Let's get some zinger, bro.
I'm hungry. If only Zach would have bought us
probably
food
just press
too.
Enter.
Glenn has that marketing on lock, bro. That KFC sponsorship, Glenn
If only
Lamont.
Zach bought us food as well. Hey, Jesus
Legit.
Christ. Selfish. No, I'm just kidding. I love you, bro. I love you.
He only just set up the set.
Yeah, I know.
Elliot Jones.
He only set up the set and then we made him change it again.
All right.
There you go.
Guys,
Here we go.
Concentrate.
And this is Elliot James
Concentrate.
Ray.
Yeah, let's go. Let's.
Come on, guys. Just
I think
one
they call
song.
this love. Hey.
You said this guy's from the 50s? Not.
Oh, I like it already. This is my era.
Earth
man.
Angel.
This is my era, man. I like sampling the shit. This guy's Elvis.
I've never seen this clip before.
He looks like Elvis.
It's styled after Elvis. It's like that doo-wop era.
Is this recent? Garcia?
Yeah. I like the chorus.
I love this shit, man. I like his hair, bro.
It's like he's an old soul. Remember when Buble came out?
Yeah.
It's like, oh.
Oh man, this is a dope song, man.
Just want to find the nearest drive-in.
I'm gonna add this to my
The
playlist.
drive-in
real quick.
See,
I just feel like people like bringing back the music you grew up on.
Is that a joke? He's saying you're old.
yeah, I got that. That's why I rolled my eyes.
Does this remind you of high school? Then?
This reminds me of when I was
Doctor-
watching Back to the Future
I was gonna say,
2.
that's my joke.
It's when I was watching Back to the Future 2 and he was playing Earth Angel.
You like Back to the Future, huh? That's your era, huh?
He is back
It was
to the
it was
future,
actually
bro.
bad.
Very nice. This is the best era, bro. I love this shit, man. It was so wholesome. I'm gonna pump this on the way back to Campbelltown. Hey.
Did you guys grow up on Elvis kind of?
Yeah.
My dad's a fan of Elvis, so
I grew up on Nat King Cole.
Hey.
My dad didn't.
And Natalie as well, huh?
Yeah, Natalie,
Yeah.
like all that stuff. Like my dad was more into that side of the 50s. I didn't really listen to Elvis when growing up.
Bro, it was like a mix of all these things, man. This kind of stuff, Tony Bennett, Nat King Cole,
Sammy Davis.
yeah.
The Rat Pack.
Even
Yeah.
like Barbara Streisand, like old albums, man.
yeah.
That was the cleaning the house music.
It's just easy listening.
Even his hair,
Yeah.
single strand.
Must be nice.
He's reminiscing the times when he had that hair.
Must be nice.
Have a little sip.
Have they?
That's a starting to grow hair.
My bloody care got cut my last barber, bro. Just went in there.
Man, how old is this guy?
Yeah.
He looks 17, bro.
Yeah.
He's definitely like carbon copy Elvis, but he's definitely got talent.
Not even
the-
carbon
the
copy
style.
Elvis. It's just like that era.
It's the style.
The everything. Like
Yeah.
the
But see,
video
like,
could be an Elvis.
You know
thing,
how we're
his
talking
hair.
about
It's
like
great.
AI and stuff, and also the lawsuits on music and copying and stuff. That sounds almost exactly like Earth Angel.
Where'd this guy come from?
You know
But
what I
then
mean?
again, like, what's the with copyright, they have a thing where after about, what is it, 50 years or 100 years, that
It's
it
like
becomes
100
public domain?
yeah.
That's what happened with that's what
this guy's doing.
This is probably what it's doing. Like that.
That's
Well,
what they did.
Can you copyright a genre? That's a genre. You can't really copyright a genre, but unless it's a blatant rip off of a song,
Unless-
particular. That's when the
They
copyright
did that
thing.
with Winnie the Pooh.
Play Earth
They lived
Angel for
100
me.
years, and
Can
they
you
made
play
a
Earth
horror
Angel,
film of
please?
it.
Yeah.
Winnie the Pooh's like killing people. It's crazy, bro.
Oh, I seen
Because the
that
IP
one.
was gone 100 years. Like, all right,
Yeah.
we're going in on Winnie the Pooh.
There's a group of like studios that are just waiting
For IP,
for
right?
IP to just
Yeah.
turn public domain, so they can just
Bang,
go
bank
nuts
on
with
it.
it.
Oh,
Is
he's,
it him? He's did it too.
it's him doing a cover of
Yeah,
Earth
play it
Angel.
anyway, just for kicks.
This video is sponsored by Aeroband.
Of course, he's British.
Aeroband is a
he British?
stringless and painless
British?
way for anybody to pick
He's
up
from the
and
UK
play
for
the
sure.
What is his name? Penguins. Oh no, he is.
The
Elliot
song
James
was
is the
originally
Reels
by
the Penguins.
the Penguins.
Right.
Also, he's a YouTube guy.
Good on him, man. Oh, look, he's got the mic. Sure, SM70.
Earth angel, Earth angel,
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
will you be mine,
Back to the Future, done.
Yeah.
my darling dear,
He sings this song and then his hand starts to disappear.
all the time. I'm just a fool,
It's the I'm just a fool.
in love with you.
Alright, cool. Yep. I just wanted to illustrate how similar it sounded.
Earth angel,
Angel.
Thank you.
Angel.
Thank you. That's Earth
Garcia.
Angel by the Penguins.
Garcia, what song do you want to play? Wait,
Good.
that was your one, yeah.
Garcia.
Oh yeah, that was your one.
Got-
That's blazing. What song you want to play on the Cheatcoders?
Cats blazing.
I got a bit of raps, pause it for real quick so I can talk
Hey.
about it. This guy's been coming up on my feed a lot, eh? I just want to get your opinion if you guys think he's pretty. I think he's on the come up.
Garcia shared
Put
one of
it
his
on
songs
the
before.
Wait, did you play this? Maybe I got it off
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
You've already played this song here?
On the stash, not
Not
Reaction.
this.
we didn't watch the clip.
Yeah, we
Did
watch
we
the video.
watch-
Let's
did
watch
we-
the video.
Did we listen to the song?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
But
maybe
play it, yeah.
Maybe I got
let's-
it from you.
we haven't
I'm
seen
like,
it
I
yet.
discovered this new guy.
We haven't seen the clip yet.
Yeah, he's all over the socials,
But I've
man.
been seeing his video clip of him all over everything. I think, yeah. He's
And I
got-
think people are comparing him to like Kendrick Lamar, right?
Yeah, the comments say that a lot.
It's because the fuckers don't know shit, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know who it is?
Who?
You know whose fans are saying this sounds like Kendrick.
Who's saying that? Oh, I don't. The video is cool. He's got a new song actually too. If you want to look at the video after.
I've been trying to bin shot raps in a trash can bin. As a little kid, they all took away my confidence. Got it back. Lord, why you never come say? Reason I never prayed to you no more. Y'all probably think that I'm crazy. Can you blame me? I don't wanna be praying no more. We're in society like a white tee, dominant when command and control. Nobody dropped me. I've been picking my pockets, only got lint in my.
He's got really good musicality, man.
I think it's lagging a bit.
And I think you can tell why like people make that the
It's
comparison.
got the pitch.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
it's the dynamic and his vocal dynamic is what he does.
He's a lot more aggressive.
He's got his Lola in the video too. I don't know if that's
The
actually his
second, the
Lola.
second verse is dope. That's the one that's floating all over online. After this. He's from LA, right? I think.
Maybe.
Definition of the muscle.
Yeah, this one.
Being ready mentally, physically. You looking and listening to the remedy. I'm lifting up the Filipino Americans who better than the boy making noise. I be definition of the hustle. I done made $200 and invest a couple thousand, but it ain't
The
about
video
the
clip's
salary,
great,
amount, and the
man.
mentality, the rich poor dad.
made me
You
like this song
catching me?
even.
I be definition of the struggle. How the fuck am I gonna explain myself to the family if this don't pay my
This
wealth?
sounds
To
more
my
like
lady, my
Logic
school
than
don't waste
fucking
no
Kendrick,
pain.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Earthquaking up in California, not even the marijuana got me chilling. I be stressing over insignificance, blood pressure heightening. I'm out in the fighting in vain. Definition of the humble.
There's probably that influence there. You know what I mean? Like this.
Finished. He's got a new song out, by the way, too. Never seen the video for. But yeah, we can watch it next time. Yeah, it's good.
You playing his new one?
If you guys want, I've never seen the video, so it could be a good reaction just to maybe it's more
Play his
current.
new song.
Can you find it? I don't know what it's called though.
He's probably sampling a Filipino like choir there
Choir
as
thing.
well.
I think. Wait, I've got it here actually. I lied. I do have it.
Probably just on his.
Just check what the.
It
latest
sounds so
song is.
familiar, that sample as well.
Carl Angelo.
What's the latest song on his thing?
Got a videos for us, please. Well, this one came out 2 days ago. Did I say?
Yeah, that's the new one. Yeah, that's the one. This is the new one.
Right, left,
This is
never
Like
seen
Me
it like this.
by Carl
Strong
Angelo.
chest, I'll beat it like this. Crew neck, brought it back in this bitch. Even though still got perfect vision. Kinda swag make your girl reconsider. Same demeanor in the summer and the winter. Misdemeanor if you fucking with the village. I don't want it if it's not familiar. Funny how they acting unfamiliar.
Okay.
He's from the Bay, bro.
You reckon? Tight feet?
That's
Just the way that he stepped to the side.
Yeah? Probably, yeah. Probably right.
And the sound is very Bay. Bay Area.
Cause when you die, everybody start feeling ya.
They could feel you. Because when you die, everyone start feeling
Be
you.
jealous, so if you feel a way about me and maneuver get better, that's what this game is about. How about that you let me tell you, you like me, you like me. You probably like me, like me, like me, like me. You probably like me, like me, like me, like me. I feel ahead of my time. If that's the best that you can do, then I'm ahead of your prime.
Yeah, you're probably right,
Top
bro.
10, top 5, then whatever list. Tear 'em down and I make it look effortless. They ain't wanna say it, so I said so. I wrote a couple eulogies.
What's the dance
in the
move, like
metro.
smeezing?
And
I feel like you
if
can smeeze to this
these
for sure.
retros, it's 'cause I got my feet down, slamming on your
When they
neck,
like
though.
jump in.
You don't want no smoke when
Like that?
bass hit. You don't want no smoke when
I don't know how to do it. I
bass
can't
hit.
dance for shit.
I can't even vibe with your stupid ass. Opinions over facts, how you base it? Hold on, yeah, that I mean with the bass head. Hold on, I can tell you lost in a bass head. Hold on, I got a baddie, she a home run girl. Get the stick ready, steady for the bass hit. You like me? You probably like me, like me.
Uy, Filipino.
You like me? You probably like me, like me, like me, like me. If they don't like you, it's 'cause they don't like them either. So if you hate me, just remember what that means for
LA Caps.
real. Oh, you like me, you like me. You probably like me, like me, like me, like me.
The Filipino.
Probably like me, like me, like me, like me.
Filipino
I
Players
like this
Club.
video, bro. This is fucking mad, man.
great.
Sick, huh? It's the first time seeing it too.
Ah,
Makes me like the song
bro.
even more. Videos really do that, eh? Sometimes you listen to a song once and you're
I
like,
feel
yeah, it's
fucking
good.
proud.
And then you see
Yeah.
a video
I
and you
feel
just
like I'm
cheat up
related
more.
to this dude, man.
Yeah?
Hey.
I want to be related.
It's
to
like,
this dude.
oh, it's my nephew that made a fucking sick video, bro.
You could be the Filipino Snoop and just say that. There's my nephew,
You can
man.
call me Nino, but don't ask me for money.
Oh man.
That's my nephew,
I'll pay
Carl.
you and bless us.
You know?
All right, my song I want to play is by Little Eddie
Hey.
and JR. It's
Oh.
called
Hey.
Statue.
This is
They
the JR
dropped-
guy you're talking about?
JR guy.
I'll go check it out.
We'll play the music video. They
Statue.
dropped the music video recently. This is the Taglish version.
Ah. It's when they're not sure if they're
That one?
that person.
Yeah, this is
Statue, JR?
very like, you know, ballady R&B type of vibes.
I think it's the first one.
Yeah, go with the first one.
Live, ooh.
Oh, can we go live?
Do you want
Let's
to
go
go
with
to
the
the
let's go with the live one and then we'll watch the music video.
Ew,
The music version.
live.
Live one's really good though.
Is this the same day as that other one? That that video?
It's just this
the
is their
setting.
tiny desk.
Right.
The Cozy Cove?
So this is the Cozy Cove version of Statue by Little Eddie and JR.
Right. Let's go.
There's JR Nets, the one with Bodid.
the tall one.
Wait, where?
Hold on. Hold. That's him there.
Ah,
with the
yeah.
poncho on.
Poncho with the hoodie. Hey. Bro, I'm a sucker for runs like that.
That was smooth going from English to Tagalog, man.
Yes, yes.
What is the reason when you really could have been the man you want? I don't see what I
This feels very like
This takes me back, bro.
old school R&B,
wish
bro.
you could see I have potential. That you know you're my miracle. I'm like a statue, stuck staring right at you. Nakatitig lang sa hawak ng pag-ibig mo. Di ba bibitaw sa tulad ko? Statue,
Hey, these guys feel it.
when I'm lost for words every time I disappoint you. Just 'cause I can't believe that you're so beautiful. Stop what you do. Why did you make your heart so with me? It's like you're living in an igloo. Baby, your love is so warm, it makes my shield melt down. Every time we both at war, you make me go around. One is the reason, fundamental must be.
Love it, bro.
I like seeing people enjoy music.
I'm downloading this right now.
We're watching people watch the performance. It's great.
Is this in the Phils? They do
Yes.
this? Ah, no.
Cozy Code.
Cozy Code, right.
What's missing in R&B? Bridges, bro.
Bridges for days.
This feels like old school R&B to me, man. This is like,
I feel like it's been written in like the 90s.
yeah.
This makes me love love.
This makes me my luck. And they're doing the hand movements as well. The R&B hand movements. I'm curious
It's the feels,
about
bro.
When the day is said and done, and you're fast asleep,
Dang it.
Keep running.
Hey.
Sing that shit, bro.
Lil Letty.
Love it, love it, love it.
He looks like what, like our age almost.
Bro, like,
maybe like early 30s.
He grew up in the 90s for sure.
I kind of feel like we had the same CD collection. You know what I mean? Like
Bro, I reckon we had a good episode. Great chat.
It was fun.
And if you want to experience this chat like live, we have our show on the 1st of May.
Yeah.
The Hot Tito Summer.
Yeah.
Please buy your tickets. Link it down below at the Joan
Yeah.
at Penrith.
Uh-huh.
We got a live show. We're going to have fun and games. We're going to get you interactive. We've got some stand-up comedy. I'm going to be singing my karaoke's.
Hey.
It's going to be awesome, man. It's going to be a good night. An hour of power, hour of fun. Let's do it.
Mm.
do you reckon we can get the lyrics up so the crowd can
Yeah,
sing along?
that's the aim, bro.
That'll be
We're
mad.
gonna sing
bro.
all the
Hey,
classics.
that's it. Sing all the karaoke
bidet
classics
song.
for you guys. But like, where can they find you guys? Starting off with Don Doing Stuff.
www.dondoingstuff.com. That's my website. At Don Doing Stuff on all social media platforms.
Hey, and you can find me, Raf, yo, or Hyper Brand. Anything to do with your video needs. Where can they find you, Garcia?
From Tuesday onwards, you can find me in Manila in Bali.
Hey. And that's where can they find you?
You find me in Campbelltown because I work there. And that's why I'm on Instagram.
All right. And you can find the Chicos where?
Cheatcoders.shop.
Hey, and you can support us at patreon.com/thechicoders. Anything behind the scenes or extra footage or on Untula episodes, check it out. Link down below.
Subscribe.
And
Subscribe,
yeah,
comment, like, all of that good stuff.
Hey,
Hey.
love you all.
Do we do tap taps?
Yeah, we'll do a separate one for that one. And love you all. And we'll see you in the next episode.
Buy our merch.
You have now buy our merch at cheatcoders.shop. And this has now been another episode of the Cheatcoders.